Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Erika Kirk, the widow of slain activist, white nationalist slain activist, Charlie Kirk, has a PSA specifically for white men, more specifically for white male men. Check out.
We live in the greatest country in the world, the greatest country in the world. Don't let anyone disenfranchise you because you're a young man, especially a young white male.
Especially a young white male man. Anybody surprised? You know, I wonder if Nicki Minaj is surprised. Well, you know, she was trying to get on that side to protect her husband and, you know, try to get some relief for her husband and her brother. They're black males, but Erika's message was not for them. But although she was not trying to protect them, although when she was talking to Nicki, she seemed like she was having a kumbaya moment, and her message was for everybody, anybody who wanted to live a righteous life, for everybody. It didn't matter what color you are. But, you know, let them talk, fam. If you let them talk, they'll talk their way right into the trap. Yeah, so she said the quiet part out loud. This should come as no surprise to anyone that she actually slipped up and said this, because she needs media training. There's a reason why Charlie never let her speak. She needs media training. She's horrible. She can't even fake tears and stuff. You know, she tried to fake his death, you know, try to fake that she was sad when he died and stuff. She's a horrible actress, right? And an even more horrible speaker, public speaker. She cannot speak well, right? But anyway, she went out there and made a fool of herself. And many people were surprised that she said the quiet part out loud, because But you shouldn't. If you follow Donald Trump and you follow J.D. Vance, the president and vice president of the United States of America, then you've heard them already specifically say they're looking out for white people. You know, they want to look out for white folks. You know, Trump was like, hey, all you white South Africans, come on here. You know, you're safe here. You know, you don't have to be out there in Africa. Come on out here. We ain't said nothing about them leaving, though. And then turn around, J.D. Vance made a statement specifically telling white people, hey, man, you don't have to feel guilty about being white anymore. And now you hear Erika Kirk saying that, hey, white men specifically, especially if you're a white man, yeah, you have to feel disenfranchised. Now, they're not the only ones. They're just the ones who said it out loud. The rest of them feel the same way. The rest of them talk like that. And I mean all of their asses. Every single person who followed them talk like that. That's the way they talk in private. Yeah. And here's the thing. This should be a reminder that when you point out discrimination, racism, subjugation, colonization, murder, they're saying all of that stuff, war, everything. Stop blaming just the white men for these atrocities. They had partners. Those women who stood by them, they offered them comfort. They fed them. They gave them sex. They gave them children. They provided alibis when they went out and murdered. They washed the blood off their hands and their clothes. They praised them for the missions that they went on. Yeah. They enjoyed every bit of the moment that their uncivilized husbands and boyfriends and jump offs did. They are just as dangerous. They've been just as dangerous. But they've been getting a pass for a long time. The internet has exposed them. See, that's one thing about that internet. It will expose you. I'm talking about specifically, since we're talking specifics, white women who have aided uncivilized white men who have wreaked havoc on society, who have sent our children, our family members off to be murdered in unjust and illegal wars. I'm talking about the ones who allow these food and beverage companies to put carcinogens in our food and beverages. I'm talking about the ones who comfort and provide all of these amenities, the human amenities, to these guys who own these power plants and chemical plants who release airborne chemicals into the world and specifically into communities, especially low-income communities, and kill people. They know it's going to kill people, but they don't care because it's not their people. They also, sometimes it is their people, but they also allow these companies to dump waste in our water supply, in our oceans, in our lakes, and they look the other way. These women birth these dudes. They birth them, they raise them, they teach them. See, these dudes don't wait till they get out of their house to become racist. These girls, they don't wait till they get out of their house to become racist. They're taught that inside the home, early on. They're taught that. This is why many of them have that complex, that superiority complex. This is why many of them have an entitlement thing going on. See, when you start talking about equity and equality, well, that really looks like oppression to someone who's privileged. Because the last thing they need you to remind them of is somehow, some way, they got what they got because of their skin color. Now, I know that a lot of people put in work. I know a lot of white people who work very hard. But I gotta call a strike and a ball. Even when you work hard, you don't have to work as hard. Let me say that again. Even if when you work hard, you don't have to work as hard, because you can get that contract that brother probably didn't get just because these people don't want to do business with the brother because he's a brother. So I'm not denying that there aren't white people out there that get up every morning and go out there and hunt. Get out there and get it. Go get it. I'm not denying that there aren't white people that go out there and put 12 hours a day in, 16-hour days in. I'm not denying that. What I'm saying is the opportunity. See, everything starts with an opportunity. Start off with the opportunity. I'm saying perhaps that opportunity came because, you dig what I'm saying? And even if it just came and you got it, for whatever reason you got it, you get a lot of other opportunities. If you're going to be honest, you get a lot of opportunities, extra opportunities that came to you without question because of the double standard society that we live in, the prejudiced, racist society that we live in, right? That's just a natural fact. And anybody that tried to argue against that, well, you're being disingenuous. But women like Erika Kirk, they need to be checked. They absolutely need to be checked. Something's going on with my computer here. Okay, but they absolutely need to be checked. And you should be very skeptical of them. It's a lot of them out there, a whole lot of them out there, just like her. I mean, just like her. Well, my thing is, if you really just don't like people, why do you butter up to them? Like, if I felt the way that she felt about Nicki Minaj, how she really felt about her and her people, I wouldn't say nothing to her. I wouldn't invite her to my platform at all. If I just didn't like a certain group of people, I wouldn't do nothing with them at all. See, I'm not so crazy about money and opportunity that I would compromise my integrity or my convictions. I just wouldn't mess with them at all. And, so if I didn't like a certain person, I don't care who it was. I don't care what they have to offer. I just wouldn't rock with them at all. I wouldn't befriend them. I wouldn't talk to them. I wouldn't care nothing about them. I wouldn't try to work with them like a lot of them would do. If they can use you like Trump, if they can use you, yeah, they're going to take pictures with you. It ain't no big deal. People see Trump taking pictures and they go, see, he can't be racist. He in pictures. Look at that. Look, he in a picture with Jesse Jackson. He in a picture with he's in a picture with Jim Brown. Look at him with Mike Tyson. I guess a lot of people just don't understand that business and the entertainment industry, people who are in the entertainment industry, sports industry, they are transactional by nature. So business people, entertainment people, sports people, they all commingle all the time. And it is because there's a synergy there that says, hey, man, we might be able to do some business. It ain't got nothing to do with being friends. So taking a picture does not tell one that somebody is not racist. Pictures does not capture character. They capture moments. No more talk.